Yup, you read the title right. I don't care about Virtual Boy Switch Online. A lot of people probably don't know this because I just don't talk about the Virtual Boy that much, but I'm actually a pretty big fan of it. The games suck, sure, but it's such a unique piece of hardware. And if there's one thing I love more than the GameCube, it's obscure tech that's failed, such as the Dreamcast, the PS Vita, and my favorite, the Virtual Boy. And when Virtual Boy got announced, I was excited. This is so awesome seeing Virtual Boys on the Switch, until I saw the rest of the announcement. Here are my problems with it. Firstly, I've already ranted about this before. I really hate how you have to use an accessory to play it. I feel like the whole appeal of this is to appeal to the casual audience. Think about it. Unless you're crazy like me, does anyone actually own a Virtual Boy? Not to mention that everything is so pricey around the Virtual Boy. Most of the games are around $100+, and the unit itself goes for $300 in good condition. It takes a lot of maintaining to own one. The glue that holds the ribbon cable down for the display doesn't really hold that well anymore since the glue is drying out, so it constantly has to be repaired, and the casual person isn't going to do this. And a lot of people who own the Virtual Boy used it for 10 minutes and put it on their shelves to rot, with the rest of their collection to hoard. I play Virtual Boy games not that often, but I have played Wario Land, Mario Clash, and Mario Tennis countless times. I do like the system, even though it's not the best obviously. But again, the casual person isn't going to be able to do all this, never mind try to emulate it on their computer. It's not worth the hassle for games that are absolutely awful and are kinda just novelties for around 10 minutes. If Nintendo wanted to make Virtual Boy games more accessible, it would make sense to make the application for Switch Online and not require accessories. The average person isn't going to buy a $100 Virtual Boy, probably not even the $25 cardboard model, just to play crappy red and black games. And the entire library has 14 games on Switch Online. Some of them, such as licensed games, are missing obviously, but all this hassle just to play 14 games isn't really worth it. The main problem is just the price. Who's gonna pay $100 to play 14 Virtual Boy games on top of paying the $50 for Switch Online? I can't imagine many people, aside from collectors, who just want a Virtual Boy. Not to mention, it'll still be a pain to play. I get it, it's the appeal of having an original experience with the actual system. But is it really going to be comfortable after like 10 minutes of playing? I play most of my Virtual Boy games on a 3DS or my computer. I don't really play them on an actual Virtual Boy anymore because it just isn't practical. And I feel like the casual audience is going to be the same. Why go out and buy this $100 unit just to play 14 games? And not to mention that you need a subscription to play the game, so once Switch Online shuts down eventually, the system will be a brick. Pretty much all my complaints would go away if Nintendo offered the option just to play them without the system. Just have it run like a SNES, a Game Boy Advance, or anything like that without the 3D effect. It wouldn't be the same, but at least people would probably try and play it. But here, again, who's gonna buy this $100 or $25 unit? And as much as I like this thing, the Virtual Boy just isn't a good system, period. This isn't like an NES or SNES classic where the games are recognizable to everyone. They're just games that are novelties for 10 minutes, I don't know what else to say. And maybe the unit would be a bit more enticing if it came with a Virtual Boy controller, which it doesn't for some reason. Maybe it was to cut down on costs, I guess, but I couldn't imagine it'd be that more expensive. I'd even take selling the controller separately for like 20 bucks. I just can't see this thing being anything substantial. Maybe we'll see once it releases, but I really don't want to spend 100 bucks on this thing that I'll probably use for 10 minutes, and I can imagine a lot of people will feel the same way. I'm not 100% sure if it's been confirmed that you need the unit or the cardboard unit to play on Virtual Boy. You might not, and that makes this video relevant. Nintendo really needs to clarify this a lot better. But for now, we're just gonna have to wait for it to come out, and they're probably gonna drip feed us one game a month like they usually do. Granted, it's only 14 games, so it won't take that long, but they really should just drop them all at once. Or make them baked into the unit, like an NES Classic or something. That would make it a lot more enticing for more people. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe. Comment what you think of the Virtual Boy Switch Online, and if you're gonna buy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.